Howdy, how we doing?
Do you like the present of the Mexican fighter? Mystico and the video, the mask and everything?
Yeah, it's awesome. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. The Lucha masks are incredible. The design in them and how unique each and every one is just awesome.
George, how well do you know Travis Kelce, and what do you take anything from his game, or are you in the Mutual Fan Society, or?
Definitely the Mutual Fan Society. I've been a fan of Travis Kelce, since he's been in the league. Watched his tape when I was in college. Watch his tape now. I get his games every single week so I can watch what he does because he's definitely one of the best in the game at what he does. Receiving, just finding open spots. And I got to meet Travis last when we played him at the Chiefs. Had a jersey exchange after the season, and then met him again in Atlanta during the Super Bowl. So they definitely know each other. He's awesome. It's going to be really fun to share a field with him again.
The family that you're sending to the Super Bowl, what's the story behind that? How did you get connected there?
It's just the work I do with USAA and the TAPS organization, which is something I really kind of fallen in love with. I think the military is something that I have a lot of family in the military, so it's something that I just respect, and the sacrifice that they give is the ultimate sacrifice. And so if I can ever give back and make a family's day or just make them smile a little bit, then I feel like I've done just done a little part in their lives.
Are you connected with that family?
I get to meet them today, so it'll be pretty special.
George, there's a clip that went around this week where Kyle talked about your route. You do this and then go to the outside, get held, flag comes out. Is that something that doesn't even really surprise you anymore because he's able to kind of predict tendencies of defenses and leverages and that kind of thing?
That's how he installed the play too. He's like, hey, you're going to inside release because he's going to play outside leverage on you, and he's probably going to hold you on the way out. Just fight through it. You'll either catch it or you're going to get a holding call. And so, yeah, that's what happened.
How much confidence does he give you guys on offense, the ability to detect exactly what those tendencies are?
A lot of confidence. He's had multiple plays where at the beginning of the week when he installs it on Wednesday, like, hey, if you don't trip and fall, it'll be an 80-yard touchdown, and then it's an 85-yard touchdown. When you have stuff like that, you definitely have confidence in yourself, but when you have a coach like that, it definitely makes playing football a little bit easier.
As a captain and one of the key players on the team, I guess, is it important for you, or are you making a conscious decision that your love for the running game and your willingness to throw out receiving numbers, is that a conscious decision, like I need to set the tone for these other guys so these other guys buy in, or is that just you going by the beat of your own drum?
It's more just a beat of my old drum. If you put in the dirty work, if you just do what you're asked of on every single play, whether it's pass or run, the rest takes care of itself. Whether it's yards, catches, touchdowns, whatever it is, if you just do what you're supposed to do, you're eventually going to get the ball and it'll take care of itself.
The blocking scheme seems to be more intricate than it has been the last couple of years. Juszczyk talked about how he's excited like Christmas morning when he gets the install. Are you similar?
Yeah, no. It's fun when sometimes we get an early install like on Tuesday nights, and opening that for the first time where it says Super Bowl, first plays. It's you definitely kind of smile at it. It's definitely a special moment, and it's very exciting, and just looking forward to the opportunity.
George, have you gotten to know Brent Jones at all since you've been with the team?
Oh, a little bit. Got to meet him a couple times. He spoke to the team last year, and that was really fun. Just told stories of and I think there were 3 or 4 guys together from a Super Bowl team, and just telling stories of that season, and just don't miss opportunities, and you don't really have a lot of the opportunities, so just take advantage of each and every single one as they come, whether it's practice reps, walkthrough reps, individual reps, and then ultimately game reps.
Aside from his impact on the field, how would you describe Richard Sherman's effect on this team?
Sherman's the best. He's such a leader. He talks to every single person in the locker room. He's not one of those guys that sits in his locker space and just talks to guys around him. He's always around. He wants to talk to everybody. And he doesn't really force knowledge on you. He's definitely an open book. If you have questions for him, he'll sit there and talk football with you all day. That's one thing that's incredible about him. But he's also a guy there that he supports guys, and he'll talk to them about other things. If they have problems or anything like that, he's just he's so incredible, and he knows how to read guys, and he definitely knows how to get the best of each and every person in this locker room.
What's the origin of your first down celebration?
It's from Pentagon Jr. He's an AEW wrestler now. It's Cero Miedo, No Fear. And so 2 years ago in New Orleans, I went to WrestleMania, and I watched him wrestle like 6 different times at a bunch of different shows. And just like his, his swagger in the ring and his confidence just kind of stuck with me. And I mean, wrestling, it's something that I love and enjoy too. And so just seeing that in the ring and just how, like, you know, he holds himself and how he enters the ring, how he leaves the ring, everything he does has a purpose. And I just kind of love that.
How much of an impact have both of your tight end coaches in college, Coach Woods and Coach Embry, had on you, both, you know, as a person and from a confidence standpoint on that football field?
I could talk about that for a while. You know, Coach Woods, he was a linebackers coach, and then he switched over to tight ends. So I don't know how much he knew about tight ends, but he did everything he could to be the best coach he could be. And I mean, he helped me a lot. I mean, he was the first coach that really helped me get onto the field as a tight end. And you know, I still keep in contact with him. He came to the Seattle game in Seattle. He was at the NFC Championship game. So when you have a guy like that, you know, still have a relationship with him, it means the world to me. And you know, Coach Embry has been incredible for me. And definitely, I wasn't a very great player my rookie year, but he stayed with me and he just kept coaching me on the things and you know, that I wasn't very good at, the little things. And you know, ultimately, he was just, hey, look, just focus on things you're not very good at, get better at one thing every single day, and eventually it'll, you know, stick, and kind of has stuck, and we just keep working at it every single day.
Is he the one that instilled that mentality of wanting to take the souls of other players?
No, that's my mentality.
What do you like about Tyrann Mathieu' mindset as a defensive player?
Oh, I mean, he's incredible. Just watching him on film, the things that he does, it's really just fun to watch. I mean, just for example, a play that I really like, there's a lot of teams that do pin and pull, you know, try to get to the outside edge, and how he sets the edge, depending on, it doesn't matter who he's going against, whether it's an offensive lineman or a wide receiver or a tight end. He always sets that edge, and he does it so well that he gets off the block, and he still sometimes makes that tackle, which is an incredibly hard thing to ask a safety to do. And he does it relentlessly, and he does it every single time. And when you have a guy like that that makes those plays, and you have a guy like that he sparks the defense every single time that they're on the field, he's definitely you know, their key player.
Have you gone against him before?
I think he was with the Cardinals, right? And that was my rookie year. So yeah, definitely played him again.
George, I talked to Steve Manders this week. He told me what kind of how he brought wrestling into your life. And,
Yeah,
and what
force-fed me.
what made it stick. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watched the first WrestleMania the first wrestling thing I really ever watched was WrestleMania here at Levi Stadium. And he said, hey, look, just give it a chance. You're going to find a guy that you love. And Seth Rollins was a guy from Davenport, Iowa, so it was a hometown guy for me. Just kind of fell in love, and he had an awesome match against Randy Orton and then he was the one that cashed in the Money in the Bank in the heavyweight championship match. And so, I mean, he just said, hey, find a guy that you like and follow along the storyline. You're just going to fall in love with wrestling. And he definitely made me fall in love with it. And I got to go shows with Manders because now he's a wrestler, and I just enjoy watching him. And you know, I've always enjoyed the wrestling part of things, and you know, just their mindset and their attitude in their wrestling day in and day out, no matter what. They always put on a great show. And but yeah, he definitely he force fed me it, and now I just love it.
Has Kyle Shanahan's playbook evolved since he's been here, or is it more about you guys as players evolving and being able to do more?
Oh, no, definitely evolved. Our offense from my rookie year against Carolina opening game is much different than what it is now. And it's really fun, too, because just being a part of the evolution, how it's grown and how it's changed is really fun because you can look back and be like, wow, you know, that's what we were doing, and now we're doing all this stuff. And it's just so much more fun. And just the fact that we basically install, you know, new plays every single week. We have a whole new playbook every single week. It makes football really fun, and you have to learn every single week techniques, you know, how to block guys. It's like the similarities always carry over, but the difference is what makes it really exciting.
How well do you know Jed York, and how would you describe his management style as it relates to...
Say again, sorry?
Jed York. How well do you know him, and how would you describe his management style as it relates to you, the players?
I've talked to him multiple occasions, you know, Christmas parties, stuff like that, see him in the locker room after games. He's awesome. You know, one thing I love about him, he doesn't, you know, force his presence on us. He says, hey, I'm here for you guys if you ever need me. You know, I'm supporting. I'm your guys' biggest fans. If you guys need anything, I'm always here to help. But he never forces anything on guys, and I love that about him. I just have the utmost respect for him and how he handles this organization.
Is there any one person you're looking forward to blocking coming Sunday?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to blocking my Iowa linebackers, Ben Neiman and Anthony Hitchens. Because Hitch used to bully me in practice when I was on the scout team at Iowa, and so I'm going to give it back to him a couple times.
All right, guys. Thanks, George.